What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down 5 solo wide receiver catching drills that you can do to never drop a pass. No quarterback is necessary for these drills. Let's get started. But also, fellas, if you are a wide receiver and would like to train with us this offseason, we're going to be traveling out to 8 more states across the U.S. for 2-day-long QB and wide receiver training camps. Next up on our camp tour, we're going to be coming out to Honolulu, Hawaii, and then Boston, Massachusetts. Both of those camps are completely sold out. But then we'll be heading out to Cleveland, Ohio, Austin, Texas, Seattle, Washington, Newark, New Jersey, Denver, Colorado, and Los Angeles, California. All of those camps that I just listed have openings, but all of those camps will sell out probably within the next month or so, fellas. So we hope we can see you out there if you plan on attending. Check out that very first link in the description below if you'd like some more information and how you can sign up. Again, very first link in that description below. Let's get back to this video. All right, guys, so there are a lot of drills that you guys can do by yourself. You do not need a quarterback in order to improve your hands. And honestly, you just need a little bit of creativity, and that's what I'm hoping to showcase to you guys today. And mainly, it's going to help your hand-eye coordination and your grip strength, which are 2 key elements to being able to catch every pass. So this first drill, you need a football. Now, listen, I recommend, unless you've got like majorly strong hands or very big hands, to start out with a smaller, younger kid-sized football. If you're on the younger side of things, maybe using your own size of football is totally fine. I've seen people do this drill with gloves on. That is the worst thing that you could possibly do, because especially with the gloves made nowadays, you get no value out of that. You're just sticking your hand on the ball. It doesn't get you any value. So you got to make sure that we use no gloves and use a smaller ball to start out if you maybe feel you have a stronger grip than others, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to hold this ball out in front of your face, and you're going to toss it up in the air slightly. And as I would say, not so much toss up, but drop the ball. You're going to drop the ball. Make sure you're holding it like eye level. Don't hold it super low. You're going to drop the ball, and when you drop the ball, you're going to move your hand in a circle around the ball. You're going to do 1 full rotation. So we're here, we drop it, 1 full rotation, and then before it hits the grass, you're going to catch it again with the top, like with your palm facing downward, if you will. Now, what does this work on? This works on your grip strength, right? Obviously, it works on a little bit of hand-eye coordination. You have to track the ball as you flip it, but it's really not that hard. It mainly works on your grip strength and catching the ball in your fingers. One of the key reasons that wide receivers will drop passes is they'll be coming over the middle, catching a slant, whatever, and that ball will bounce and hit their palms. Like, you hear it almost, right? And I don't know if any of you guys have been around NFL wide receivers, high-level college wide receivers, and that ball hits their hands, you can't hear it. It is so, that's that like soft hands phrase, and that comes from them catching the ball in the webbing of their hand, which is what this drill strengthens. So I'm going to show you how this drill is going to look full speed. Easy drill you can do on your own to improve your grip. All right, guys, so this next drill is going to be an easier drill, I guess you could say. So you could use a bigger size football to make it a harder drill, but I recommend if you're in the high school age, use a high school ball, NFL, college size ball. Well, just any type of bigger football will be easy for this, but it works on essentially the same things that hand alternating, like hand circle over the ball drill worked on. So pretty much what you're doing is you're going to have this football and you're going to alternate and do this. So you're going to take this ball in your right hand and you're going to drop the ball, and you're going to, but before it hits the grass, you're going to catch it with your palm facing downward with the opposite hand. So essentially, you were just going to alternate and drop this ball and catch just like so. I'm going to show you how it's going to look full speed in a second here, but it's working on you guys strengthening that grip, strengthening your fingers, which ultimately will make you a better pass catcher and have that soft hand look. All right, guys, so this next drill is going to strengthen your grip, and this is an easy drill that you guys can do if you have access to a pull-up bar, a football field goal, or a soccer net goal right here. So pretty much it's going to be essentially like a bar hang or a pull-up bar hang, however you want to call this thing. So pretty much for maybe like a minute to 2 minutes, 30 seconds, however long you could hold it, you're going to go up to a soccer net, soccer goal, whatever, and you're going to pretty much just hang and hold from the top of it. I honestly recommend, if you have access to a pull-up bar, doing it from a pull-up bar, because it's thinner and that will strengthen your grip. But I understand that maybe not all of you have access to that. It's easier to go out to a field that has a soccer net or a football field goal that you can hang from. But a pull-up bar hang or a bar hang, however you want to call it, is one of the best things you guys can do to strengthen your grip, which ultimately will make you a better pass catcher. I'm going to show you how this is going to look full speed. All right, guys, I apologize. That soccer net was way too thick of a bar to even be able to hang on to, so I don't want you guys to just watch me attempt to hang on to that soccer net. But I recommend a pull-up bar if that soccer net is too big in that situation. If you can wrap your hand around it, then be my guest, but that thing is way too big to hang on for anybody. I don't care how strong your grip is. So this next drill we're going to be doing is a great alternative to that, and it's going to be a fingertip push-up plank. Okay, so it pretty much essentially works on the same exact things. You just don't have to hang from a bar or anything of that nature. I don't think there's any substitute though to a pull-up bar hang, because that is one of the most tough things on your grip that you could possibly do. But this is probably the next best thing I would say. So fingertip push-up, you're going to get in a push-up position, but instead of being flat palmed, you're going to be just on your fingertips. So if you cannot hold this, if you cannot support yourself up, I recommend doing kneeling fingertip push-ups rather than a plank. But I like this plank because it really focuses on the strength of those fingers and that grip. So you guys are going to be here. All we're doing is you get down to that same push-up position, but instead you're on your fingertips and you just hold yourself and support yourself up. This thing is going to hurt. I'm going to warn you on that right now. But you guys holding yourself like that is one of the best things that you can do to strengthen your grip and just make you an overall pass catcher when you don't have a quarterback to throw you that ball. All right, guys, so this next drill that we're going to be talking about, you need 2 tennis balls for, and essentially it's just going to work on your hand-eye coordination and just changing things up and making it a little bit more challenging. So if you're a beginner on this drill, I would recommend doing this with your eyes open, but if you're more advanced, and honestly, like, I don't even think you need to be crazy advanced to get this down, because I've done this with kids who are, 16, 17 years old, and I've done this with kids who are 8 years old. So this drill can honestly be done by anybody. I just feel like if you have a good sense of tracking the ball, you can make it harder by closing your eyes. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to need a wall to be able to throw these tennis balls to. Okay, so you could do this in your house, like maybe kneeling, throwing it off the wall, up against your house, up against any kind of wall. You just need a wall, okay? And if the wall's short, kneel down, go on your knees and do this exact same drill. So what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes and you're going to throw this tennis ball off the wall. Now, as soon as you hear the tennis ball make contact with the wall, you're going to open your eyes, find it, and catch the tennis ball in the same hand that you threw the tennis ball with. Okay, so you're going to have your eyes closed, you're going to be here, bounce it off the wall, you hear it, and you catch. Now, a more advanced version of this drill, because if you were doing it with your eyes open, it wouldn't be that difficult. Now, let's say your eyes are closed, you have this tennis ball, you're going to throw it up against the wall. As soon as you hear it make contact, or as soon as you let go of it, you're going to switch hands, and as soon as you hear it hit the wall, you're going to open your eyes and catch it. So the switch hands just kind of serves as a distraction, something else that you have to think about, and making it a little bit more challenging to open your eyes and track that ball. So that is a great, easy solo catching drill that you can do. All you need is a wall, fellas. If you don't have a tall wall, kneel down. Do it in your room. Do this pretty much anywhere. But that is a great drill to work on that hand-eye coordination and tracking ability. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We always appreciate the feedback. It's always great to hear from you guys. And again, fellas, if you would like to come out and train with us in 8 more states this offseason, if we are coming to a city near you, or you would like to travel out and get some work in with us, check out that very first link in the description below. We'd love to have you out to one of our off-season camps. I'll see you guys next time.